Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and today here comes another video. First and foremost, I have to apologize not to making videos for a very long time. I really didn't had enough, energy and time to sit and set up the how should I say it, a studio and start shooting because a lot of things going on. I changed my job, and there are a lot of things going on at my new job, and basically I have to work 3 times as harder. So I'll try to keep it up, and new videos will come. So basically, today's video will be an upgrade of my shooting gear. Well, right now, as you all know, I'm shooting it with my smartphone, and basically, so far it was pretty okay. You also can see at my YouTube channel that I've been promoting a smartphone videography and cinematography, kind of almost extremely, and well. I started to think that I think I have reached a limit to all of this, because there's so many you can do with the smartphone. Okay, you can get some pretty decent lenses, a wide angle, and like anamorphic lenses and whatnot. But that's practically it. This is it. You're just stuck with it. And right now, when I start to think that, this is a limit, right? We have to do something about it. Well, I look towards my old camera. This is a Nikon Coolpix P100. If some of you looked at my previous videos, I made a little bit of overview of this camera, and it actually not a bad camera. It's a pretty good camera for its category. It's a breech camera. You can do some pretty good photo shooting. Unfortunately, no raw photo shooting mod. It's kind of old already. It's been released in 2012, and I've been still using it as my main shooting camera. I also bought a brand new 16 gigabyte class 4 SD card, because it doesn't care even if you put a class 10 SD card. It's just slow. It's just old. But the lens and the zoom on this is just phenomenal. 26x wide angle 1080p camera. No audio jack, unfortunately. This is all the ports that we have, and it's just a handful of stuff that you can do with this. It's a pretty good camera. I'm still gonna use it. I also bought these 2 extra batteries to go with it. It's a pretty good camera for a quick and instant shooting and stuff. It's a pretty fast focus too. But when it comes down to a how should I say it, almost professional cinematography and videography, well, of course, I was resorting to my smartphone, Nokia 6.1, but, well, again, during a low light scenarios, it's just no go. Like, no, completely out of the conversation, like, whatsoever. Well, then I was thinking, and as Russian says, better later than never. I bought a Canon EOS M. I bought it at my local store. I paid 450 Georgian laris, and in an American it is almost $175. A pretty good deal. Plus the camera was in a very good shape, and it came with just a charger, and that's it. Just one charger and one battery. That's it. Well, not a big deal for me. I can always order an extra batteries and extra packs of these, like on an Amazon or eBay. Basically, they are really cheap, and for like $12 you can get like 2 pieces of this kind of battery. and each battery lasts almost like an hour. Uh, well, a little bit more if you get lucky, but it's really good. It's not bad. I also get an adapter, this Samsung adapter, because I already had this 32 gigabyte Class 10 SD card, as you can see. It is a really good card, pretty fast. Not that of super fast, but it's okay. It gets the job done. At least I can record like 1080p with a CineStyle installed on it. I already installed the CineStyle, by the way. Uh, in terms of Magic Lantern users, I know that most of the EOS M users use Magic Lantern, but I don't see a need of it for a while, of course, for a while. But I'm gonna do some raw video shooting with this because it's got a pretty good potential by itself. And as goes for lenses for these are kind of expensive in my country. For example, I know like eBay can give you lenses for this for like 95 bucks and like a little bit above, like 120. In US, probably it's not that expensive, but in my country, it is kind of like a family budget breaker, I guess. And I went on a one trickery. I bought a M42 adapter to EOS M. This guy here. It is a really good adapter. And I also had a old Zenith Helios f2.0 all the way up to f16 lens. I adapted this on this adapter like this, and it goes perfectly on this lovely EOS M. Here we go. And now we have a decent camera to work with. Well, I kind of don't like, this kind of, open ports and stuff. So I also get from my old vintage Zenith this cover for a flesh port, this flesh adapter, hot shoe mount. Here we go. Just like that. Now we put a battery inside of it. I think I charged it. Okay, put this Class 10 SD card. There we go. And voila, it's in a manual mode. But as you can see, the crop factor on this is like really high because it's not its own lens, and you can see the crop factor is really big. It focuses like that. The focus pull is real. I mean, is like really big, and it's not a big deal if you're intending to shoot like on a tripod, and basically you have to shoot like static scenes and whatnot. It's okay, but well, if you want to go and shoot like moving objects and whatnot, then this is probably not the lens and not the camera for you. So, but this camera has latest update. When I purchased it, I'm still waiting for a shotgun mic. It's a cheap shotgun mic which I ordered from an eBay, and some extra battery for it. I also gonna buy a camera light to mount on here like this. It also has that's why I chose this camera, a mic port over here. Plus, you can get like Rode video mic, and as far as this camera being an equivalent to a T4i, the low light capabilities is pretty okay. At least it's like how should I say it? Far better than my smartphone counterparts. So basically, this is all the video, and a new videos will come soon, which will be shot on this lovely camera. So Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.